Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another video for the PSBL week number 7, going up against Coach Buff of the Buffalo Bouffalants. This is the commissioner of the league. He also has his own YouTube channel. You guys should definitely go check him out in the description. Buff is one of the nicest guys I know. He's super great. He's an awesome commissioner, and he also makes weekly recaps. So if you want to know what's going on with the rest of the coaches in the PSBL, you can go check that out. Also coming soon in week 9, you guys will see top plays coming from me. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we got the Buffalo Bouffalants here. He's got an interesting team. If you guys don't know my past with Draft League format, Buff and I have had some interesting battles. I think Buff has beaten me twice, and I've beaten him 3 times, but it's been really interesting, back and forth, going against each other. One thing that Buff does that a lot of people don't do is he brings really interesting sets, and I've been trying to help him out this year in the PSBL. He's not had the greatest season, but some of the sets he has sent me have been kind of crazy. So going into this match, I am really terrible at predicting like heat sets, and I just decided to bring what I knew could work in this game. So we got an offensive Machamp, I believe Flame Orb. We've got some Azu going on here with the belly drums, all that shenanigans. I definitely want to get rocks up in this game, so Aerodactyl's coming. We've got a Parting Shot, Persian. I just want to get Persian to work once. That's all I want, because Persian is really cool. We've got a Swords Dancing Tangrowth, which I thought was really interesting, and I'm not 100% sure on my Reuniclus. I think it's a Calm Mind variant to Calm Mind up alongside of an EU, but it also is really defensive, especially defensive, to take hits on a lot of things. Also, it has some good stuff on it as well. But anyways, let's hit the play button. Get this game started. We lead off with our Persian against the Rotom. I just want to scout out for damage here. That is a Scarfed Rotom. I knew it couldn't kill me with Overheat, that's why I stayed in. And I just go for the Fighting Shot. So, unfortunately, I didn't run Iapapa Berry this week on my Alolan Persian, which I usually do, but unfortunately I just didn't. And then I go out into my Machamp. I was Flame Orb. Look at this. It's perfect. If you guys see his team, he has 0 switch-ins to Machamp. I guess close combat switch-ins would be Mew and Venusaur, but I'm not going to click close combat here. I'm going to click knockoff, and he's going to go out into his Mew, and unfortunately for him, we're going to get the critical hit. Oh wait, no, we don't get the critical hit. I thought we got the crit in this situation. Guess I was wrong. It does that much on its own. I thought it was a crit that did 99%, but it was a normal hit, and then I click Bullet Punch right here to finish off the Mew, so we get a Pokemon down right away. And now he goes back out into Scarf Rotom Heat, and I just sack off my Persian here. He goes for Overheat. -2 special attack, unfortunate for him, but now we get to go out into our Reuniclus. I don't have Trick Room this week, but I can Calm Mind or Acid Armor. That was my set. Acid Armor to hit, take defensive hits. So I go out into my Tangrowth, predicting the Klefki. Look at these plays, guys, and I wasn't Swords Dance. Oh my goodness, guys. I need to remember my sets. Let me think about these plays, because I need to refresh you guys up on what's happening. I have an Acid Armor Reuniclus to check a Mega Low-Pri. I have a Banded Tangrowth specifically for this situation. If you guys don't know, my team hates Hazard. I only have one Hazard removal. It is Aerodactyl, and I feel like I have to bring it every single game now because I got rid of my Torkoal, and I don't have a Rapid Spinner, so that's unfortunate. I have a Banded Tangrowth with Earthquake. It is Max Attack Adamant to kill this Klefki in 1 hit. If he goes for Spikes here, all he gets is 1 set of Spikes. He gets up his Spikes. Goodbye, Klefki. That was my best prep of the season, I gotta say right there. Now, he goes out into Licky. Mr. Lick Your Girl, which I'm very scared of right here. Expecting some sort of hazards. I think this thing is rocks or a wish. Something along those lines. I just go out into my Petrie because I want to get rid of these Spikes. He's going to go for Block. That's really interesting, and I'm like, what the heck? Block? Why does he have Block? Well, I really want to get rid of these rocks, but if I'm blocked and I'm clicking Defog, this thing could start setting up Swords Dances. So I go for the Stone Edge. Get some good damage out onto the Kalos line, and I'm going to go out into my Regenerator. Somewhat defensive Reuniclus to take that hit. He's going to go for Stealth Rock, since I'm going to set up an Acid Armor here. Next, I'm going to go for my Calm Mind, I believe, or Recover. I go for Calm Mind, and I'll click Recover on this turn right here, just so I can stay at a good amount of health. Actually, I don't have Recover, do I? okay, that's interesting. But he tricks me the Scarf, and being the not-so-smart person that I am, I went for, I believe, another Calm Mind. Oh, no, I did have Recover. So I went for Recover on this turn. So I'm not very smart. If I clicked Psychic there, that was GG. I wasn't going to lose that game. So, unfortunately for me, I'm not the smartest player in the world. I didn't think of Scarf Trick when he did that, and unfortunately, I don't get to win this game with my Runeclus right here. So he is going to Volt Switch. I'm just going to stay in and Recover to see what he wants to do, and he goes out into Licky, and I'm like, okay, well, I need these hazards now to get away. So, I don't care if he blocks me in, I just want to defog. He doesn't know I'm Scarf, so I'm going to defog, and he's just going to go for Wish. And then switch out, so I'm lucky because I was Scarfed and I was just willing to sack off my Aerodactyl there. So now I get the hard switch out into my Machamp. This thing can't kill me in one hit, although it does do 57%, which is kind of scary, but I get to click Close Combat for free here. I know I can live an Ice Shard, and it actually takes me down to 1%, but we are going to get rid of this Swine, which is really nice, and Machamp's going to pick up the second kill of the game. Now he goes out into his Rotom Heat. I am the Choice Guard variant. A Stone Edge will do a lot of damage to him. I know he doesn't want to take it. He no longer has the Scarf, so I believe I do go for the Stone Edge here. And I miss it onto the Licky. So now I'm like, okay, I need damage on this Licky because it's doing some weird stuff. He blocks in my Tangrowth. I go for Rock Slide expecting Rotom to come in. Should have went for Power Whip, but he goes for Sunny Day now. And I thought I lost the game here. I'm like, Venusaur actually just wrecks my entire team. I need to keep Runeclus at full health. Luckily, it is at full health. He goes out into his Venusaur. I go for my Rock Slide. 44%. I'm like, okay, I can put this thing in the Aqua Jet range because without Stun Up, Aqua Jet does enough to kill this thing at 10%. So I'm like, okay, if I get another 45, then it's at 11. I can kill it with a mid-roll with Aqua Jet after Sun is up, and he only has 3 turns of Sun left. So he's going to go for Z-Growth, which is crazy because now he has a lot of special attack. Like, a +3 special attack Sludge Bomb does a ton of damage to my entire team. The only thing on my team that can actually live a hit from this is Runeclus, and I'll live at like 2% if he gets a max roll. So I get the 44%. I'm like, okay, 2 turns of Sun, I'll sack off my Tangrowth, I'll sack off my Aerodactyl, and I should be able to win this game with my Azumarill and my Runeclus. Unfortunately, you guys are going to see, he's going to go for Sludge Bomb. I'm going to go out into my Runeclus, see if I can live a hit, because I'm like, you know what, there's no point in sacking this off. If the Sun does end up going out, then I'll just have to Aqua Jet with my Runeclus. So I'm going to go for the Psychic here, expecting him to live. I do live on 8%. I clicked Psychic, and we're going to be able to knock this out. But guys, look up in the top left corner. He was Heat Rock on his Licky. He has 3 turns left to Stun, and I'm just like, wow, that's kind of crazy. I am Scarf, but I'm not going to outspeed this. I was like mid-speed Runeclus, so he goes out into his Licky, which gives me the perfect opportunity right now to win the game with my Azumarill. Go for the Belly Drum, get off my Citrus Berry. Nothing he can do to stop me here, and I'm just going to click Knock Off, kill this thing, and click Aqua Jet after the Sun is gone to kill the Rotom. So, we are able to get back on the winning track. I was not prepared for the Heat Rock Sunny Day Licky into Z-Growth Venusaur. Was not prepared for that at all. Probably should have beat me, but luckily our Runeclus was able to live a hit. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. Your Edmonton Coilers are back on track, 4-3 with a 0 differential, maybe a +1 differential. I'm not 100% sure on that. And we're finally off of our losing streak, which is really nice. Azumarill putting in the work, obviously. Actually one of the top kill leaders in the league. I believe it has 12 kills going into finishing up with this week, putting it at number 3 in the kill leaders, which is really cool. And yeah, I think overall I played pretty well in this match, just not expecting those heat sets. I think Banded Tangrowth was actually pretty interesting. I just should have went for Power Whip instead of Rock Slide predicting the Rotom, because if Rotom came in, I had switches to it. Other than that, guys, though, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys are all excited for the next one. I'm out for now. Peace!